Stuff happens.
Stuff does.
All right, here he comes, the Dutchman, as Heath Herring would say, Bob Schrijber, I should say. And he was very impressive in his first bout. He took Josh Sosa and put him away in less than 2 minutes. He is tough, he is mean, and he's got his hands full too. But I like him. This guy is, he's an up-and-comer in Vale Tudo fighting.
This guy is a very talented fighter, and he's just, with that Thai and submission background, this guy, you can never underestimate him.
Mr. Cacareco.
I mean, it says something to have knocked out Gilbert Ivo.
Yeah, it never happened before. It hasn't happened since. But here he comes, Cacareco. Cacareco will come in here as a favorite. He is the champion of World Vale Tudo #8. He comes into #9, and his goal is to meet that big guy again, Heath Herring. And if he wins, this is what will happen. They will meet for the second consecutive World Vale Tudo Championship final in a row. That is almost unprecedented.
Well, it doesn't happen very often.
Where's the nose strip for breathing? Especially when you're going 30 minutes. You know, his last fight with Herring went 35 minutes. And he finally won it on a submission as both men were literally exhausted. One of the greatest fights I've ever seen. Very cool, calm, collected. This guy is just exudes confidence, doesn't he?
He just this another gentleman that has no fear. He just gets in there, and that's the thing. This is a 20-year-old fighter that he's a very young man, and he just has energy and courage. Not to mention a tremendous amount of talent.
Yeah, that's first and foremost. Yeah, but there they are. Big Bob outweighs him by, you see it right there, 22 pounds. That means nothing. 5'8", 210 for Cacareco. That's a lot of man in that short frame.
That is a lot of man. A lot of people say that Cacareco's been pampered by Hugo Duarte. I don't think so. I think he's just taking care of his fighter and bringing him up the right way.
Well, let's see if this is the right way as he meets Schrijber. He goes for the double leg takedown. Schrijber's down. Look at the speed that he executes that move. Big, nice right hand to the kidneys by Bob.
Bob's not afraid to throw those punches.
I would just sit there and pound all day. You know, he almost looks like Igor Vovchenko a little bit. You know how he sits in that corner and just beats you to death?
Absolutely. Just those big hands just drilling on you.
This guy's a great striker, and I'm talking about Bob Schrijber of the Netherlands, and both men exchanging blows there.
This is a very even match. It could go either way.
This is a 30-minute time limit. The winner will meet Heath Herring. A lot of folks here would love to see a rematch of World Vale Tudo Championship #8 between Cacareco and Herring, but I don't think Bob Schrijber wants to see that as he continues to throw blows. You know, I don't think either of these guys have any problem softening up a steak, you know, tenderizing a steak.
I don't think so. In fact, I wouldn't mind having a steak that these guys have worked on for a little while.
Well, they work out of the half guard or the half mount, depending on which position you're in. Cruiser learns something new every time I do a fight. Now, at the full mount, is Cacareco, and he's going with a right hand! 2, 3, 4 right hands on the ear, the side of the head. Schrijber trying to pull the man closer to not take any more damage, but he laid some huge right hands on him. Still trying to go into the head area with the right hand as they work their way up against the fist. Now on his back.
This is not a good place for Schrijber right now.
Now with a submission man like Cacareco.
Cacareco's going to try and soften him up with some blows, nail those elbows into the back of the neck, try and get his hooks inside.
That'll weaken the muscles. The arms come down and say goodnight as he tries to lay in.
Can't seem to quite get it in.
Well, he's over the rope. He's trying to choke him out, but he couldn't quite get it in, and they go over the ropes. Unlike an earlier fight with Sean McCulley, who was over the ropes and he pounded his opponent, Bosco, this is going to happen. Hey, it is over. He did get him over the ropes, and it's over. Submission hold by Cacareco against Bob Schrijber, and it ends that quick. Unbelievable. I thought they were going to break it up. I didn't see him tap.
I thought so too, and that's the thing in this sport. It happens so fast. Bam.
The winner in 2 minutes and
That is such a
39
beautiful
seconds.
move right there.
All the way from
He kind of had his head
Brazil,
lodged there onto the rope a little bit.
Cacareco.
You know what this means? Our final is a dream come true for certainly our promoter, Federico Lapenda, and everyone here. Cacareco and Heath Herring will fight it out for World Vale Tudo Championship number 8. Make that number 9. They did it in number 8. They're going to come back and try it in number 9 as